Looking at a website. They've got it. I've put a video up on it last year, probably one before that, that gets into a lot of detail, but this kind of breaks it down very simply. And I'll put a link to this, but it says, why are there three accounts of Paul's conversion on the road to Damascus? Well, they're different. Paul himself makes no mention of a conversion on the road to Damascus, whereas Acts of the Apostles has not one but three accounts. Paul was blinded by a light and fell down, then heard Jesus, who told Paul that he would be told what to do when he was in the city. His men did not see the light, but heard the voice. They remained standing. This is Acts 9:38. Check it out. Again, Paul was blinded by the light, fell down, then he heard Jesus. Jesus told Paul he would be told what to do when he got in the city. His men did not see the light, but they heard the voice. Acts 22:6. Paul told the people he was blinded by a light, fell down, then heard Jesus, who again told Paul that he would be told what to do when he was in Damascus. This time his men saw the light, but unlike Paul, were not blinded and did not hear the voice. Acts 26:13-19. Guys, see, when you get so wound up in lies, they get entangled to where they can't even remember the truth. Acts 26:13. Paul told Agrippa that he saw a brilliant light and heard Jesus, who gave him his mission, but did not command him to go to Damascus. He fell down, but there's no mention of blindness, nor is there any mention of the men seeing or hearing anything, although for some reason they also fell down. He told them at Damascus and Jerusalem about his conversion experience. Okay? Will not hold up in court. But this is just a very close sample. If you're critical, and if you want to choose Rome over Jesus Christ, fine, they killed him. Fine. Go along with the murderers. Even the Democrats are a little better than that. Hate to say it. But I know that I lose subscribers. I know that I lose friends. I know that I lose invitation to talk shows that talk about Christianity. But guys, do you know why? It's because no one likes that little magic carpet pulled out from under them. That's the easy way out, man. We just jump on this next train coming and fly out of here. We ain't got to worry about repenting. We don't have to worry about doing anything. Just pack our bags. We're going to be going out of here. Where are you going when Christ is coming here? But anyway, and so because I lose subscribers and, of course, invitations to talk shows and things like that, that's not my job. Have you ever heard of a minister of fire? If you haven't, that's because there's too many that are not in these days and times. The minister of fire goes against all the fiery airs to make sure that the people understand the truth. And there's times when I say, I'm just never going to mention the rapture no more. And really, this isn't really not just about the rapture. This is about Paul and Rome and all the things they've changed into the Bible. And people will dote on all the Acts and the Thessalonians and all of that, and very, very seldom mention Jesus anymore. And I feel like I'm on the wrong planet, guys. And when we start talking, I don't even like to talk about it in the comments anymore, because the first things that pop up every time is Thessalonians. Why is that? Why not something Jesus said? Are you that blinded? It's time for you guys to wake up. But if you don't understand what a minister of fire is, you'll never get anywhere. Because look at the ones in the Old Testament. They didn't back down. They told the truth. Nobody liked it. But they could bring that fire down, couldn't they? And the fire can be in the Word. And guys, it's time to take a little scalding and realize and make your choice. Like I said before, look up the Bible, the New Testament without the writings of Paul. You'll read a beautiful story of Jesus Christ, and you'll retain his words, not the confusion and the Babylon that Rome put in after they came in and murdered not just Stephen, but a lot of Christians, guys. A lot of Christians was murdered by these people. But in what they did, they really put it into the churches deep, and in the seminaries deep, the teachings of Rome over the teachings of Christ. And that's why you see so many preachers fall into this gap and teach the false falling away doctrine of the rapture. If you want the truth, if you want to see has the New Testament ever kind of confused you a little bit? Well, it should. When you read 3 different accounts of the same event in the same book, like in Acts, they'd be thrown out of court. Get out, case dismissed. Paul was never ordained by Christ. He was ordained by Rome as a murderer and a deceiver and a false Christ. He was the first Antichrist to appear after the crucifixion of Christ. Why is his books in the middle when it was after the crucifixion? To make him blend in with all of that, guys. Please wake up. Please wake up. It's your soul I'm worried about, not mine. It's heads up. Be safe.